Hey guys, and welcome back to Joy's Canvas. My name is Joy, your Pilates instructor for today. So far, we've been breaking down the classical Pilates exercises, and in the previous video, we tackled the 100. So today, we're gonna do the roll up. I'm gonna take you through the prep, the building blocks of the exercise, so your spine and your core is ready for the full-on roll up. Now, the purpose of the roll up is core strengthening and spine mobility in flexion. You get what that means in time. So if you're ready, let's get on our mat and begin. So now we're on our mat in a seated position. Your knees bent like so and arms out in front of you or behind your knees. Okay? So now as we're seated, picture how straight the spine is. You can take it like a letter I position, okay? Now, to begin, let's try to form a J. So that means you're gonna tuck your tailbone under just a little bit to be in this position. Literally a J, okay? So if we got that and we're still comfortable, let's try to go down and sit in our jeans back pockets and go into a C position. Go down, and come back to the I. Okay, if you're ready, let's go again. So I position, tuck your tailbone under, let's go to a J, and now let's come to a C, and let's roll back up. Another way you can do this is to hold the back of your thighs, the back of your knee, back of your thighs, that's the word, in an I position. Tuck your tailbone under, let's form a J. And now let's go a bit deeper into a C. And then come back up. Now you can put your arms forward or behind your knee. So let's go for 3 reps, okay? So I, J, C. Come back up. I, J, C, and come back up. Last one. I, J, C, and when you come back up, let's do a whoop. I. You're dotting the I. Another thing I wanted to mention here is that this whole IJC brings awareness of where the movement should come from, like how you feel when you tuck your tailbone under, how your spine is rounding into a C, bone by bone, and it's just a beautiful feeling. That's what we call the roll-up prep. Hope those visuals help. Now let's go for the roll-up, okay? So just to incorporate what we've learned, we're in an I position, we're now in a J, and now let's go to a C until we lay all the way down on the mat, extending your legs and your arms overhead. I'm gonna show you the classical way. So basically your legs are extended and your feet are flexed, like so. So this is pointing and that's flexing. I'm pointing to my toes. I hope you can see that, okay? So your feet are flexed and they're placed together. Your arms are overhead and your palms are going to be facing this way, okay? So now, before we go for this, we're going to inhale to prepare. And on our arms coming up, we're going to exhale and just bring up the head, neck, and shoulders and roll up. We're saying we're in that C position, keeping our spine rounded, and we reach forward. Okay. Now, from this point, we want to go back down. Yeah? So we're just gonna go back slowly, tucking our tailbone under, just like we did before, still reaching for our toes and just keeping our spine rounded. And then just landing on the mat bone by bone until our arms come back overhead. Okay, let's go again. So keep your feet flexed, okay? And now let's go for the roll up. Inhale to prepare. That means like preparing for the move. So inhale, inflate your ribs just like we learned in the 100 video. Bring your arms up, and then on your exhale, peel your spine off of the mat and roll, keeping a rounded spine, and then reach for your toes. Coming back, you're gonna tuck your tailbone under and just roll down slowly, rolling down bone by bone. Just imagine you're trying to crush little pieces of ice blocks behind you until you come back to starting. Now, a couple of people might struggle with this, and then when they're trying to come up, their legs do that. So maybe for now, you can keep your feet or your knees bent and just try it the simple way. So exhaling, peeling your spine off of the mat, coming back up, 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 up to the I position, just like we did before. Okay? So that's beautiful. Let's try this again from top to bottom. Yeah? So I'll start like this, and then we do the full on roll up. So let's tuck our tailbone under and just going into that J to the C and rolling back down on to the mat for the full on. Legs extended, feet flexed. And now we're inhaling to prepare for the roll up. Inflate your ribs with air, bringing your arms up. Exhaling, closing those ribs, peeling your spine off of the mat, rolling up, reaching for your toes, keeping your spine rounded, just sucking in that navel towards the spine, and this. And rolling back down. Beautiful. Let's go for one more rep. And to really come forward, you need to suck the navel in, like basically just scooping your abs inside, so enable you to come forward. Another way you can do this, a progression of this exercise, is instead of bringing your arms like this, you're going to keep your arms by the ears. So I'm going to show you. I don't really like this progression, but it is my job. Okay, cool. So inhale to prepare. Exhale, let's roll up, keeping your arms by the ears, keeping a rounded spine, and reach for the toes. And then let's come back down, keeping our arms by the ears. And down. Whew, okay. Let's try it again. Wasn't so bad. Arms by the ears, arms by the ears. Let's go. Exhale. And forward. So that's a progression of the roll up. So to do a recap, okay, you can keep your arms here or here. Do you remember the letters? Let's go. I. Tuck your tailbone under. J. Round your spine. C. I. Got it? Or I. J. C. I. And that's how you prepare your body to be aware and conscious of rolling up and peeling off your spine from the mat bone by bone. And then when you're coming back, you're also landing bone by bone and you're not just slamming on the mat. So yeah, that's the roll up. Thank you guys again for joining me. Let me know how this worked out for you. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer in the comment section down below. And I'll see you again in the next workout. Who can guess what that is?